ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਵਧਾਈਆਂ ਵਿਸਾਖੀ ਦੀਆਂ। We are looking forward to the next few days. Sakhi is here. The atmosphere is already building up. Central Gurdwara, PJ Gurdwara have been having non-stop beautiful programs for the Sangat. Other Gurdwaras as well have joined in. So I have come today with a very important and a very beautiful message. It's always nice to receive good news from the world of Sikhi. Today I want to talk to you about something, an opportunity for all of us, while we are preparing to celebrate Baisakhi, while we are in this spirit, while we are charged up and excited, I want to make this appeal to you. About a month ago, just over a month ago, I went to Kota Kinabalu. For those of you who are familiar, Kota Kinabalu is on the other side of the sea for Malaysia. It's divided into two, and this message mainly is of course for Malaysians and Singaporeans. Even our Indonesian brothers and sisters, who knows if you can join in with this seva. So we have two of our states on the other side of the South China Sea. They are Sabah and Sarawak. As a matter of fact, each one of them is actually bigger than the rest of Malaysia, which is in West Malaysia. Each one of those states, Sabah and Sarawak, are actually bigger than what we have in West Malaysia. Now, when I was there at the wedding, I came to find out that there is a community in Tuaran, a town which is north of Kota Kinabalu, the capital of Sabah. It's in the hinterland. It's away from what you call the big city, Kota Kinabalu. It's a reasonably remote location. And for those of you who know a little bit of our history in Malaysia, when the British brought Sikh Sardar policemen, Sikh Sardars from Punjab, when the British were still ruling Malaya, the old name for Malaysia, many of our Sikh gentlemen were recruited into the police force and then sent into these remote parts of our country to police those areas. So we already in West Malaysia, there were already remote locations, but you can imagine Sabah and Sarawak. Even today, the population of that entire place, which is bigger than West Malaysia, it's only about 2 million people, 2 or 3 million people. I believe that's about the population. And so you can imagine how remote that place was from West Malaysia. Now, when these Sikh policemen went over to East Malaysia, which we call East, Sabah and Sarawak is called East Malaysia, across the sea. Now, when they were stationed there, many of them got married to the local women, not going back all the way to Punjab to get married. That required a lot of money, and it required many, many months to do that, and they could not afford to take unpaid leave for those kind of periods. So many of them married locally, and that is the best news that we have. They married locally. So now we have a population in Sabah and in some places in Sarawak as well, of a community, a beautiful community of ethnic Punjabis and ethnic locals from that part of the world. So I will be putting on some videos for all of you to look at, to appreciate our East Malaysian Sangat, the Sangat of Sarawak, especially Sarawak and Sabah, especially that of Tuaran. I'm talking about Tuaran. I'm going to talk to you about Tuaran today. So when I went for this wedding, I discovered that this Sangat of Tuaran has actually grown. Now, this is very fascinating for me because in West Malaysia, where we are in Kuala Lumpur and north-south up to Singapore, Johor, all that, the small town Sanghas are actually shrinking as all the population, the youngsters are all migrating towards the Klang Valley for jobs and education. But in Tuaran, the community is actually growing. It's a small community. It's only about 100 persons there. But this community is growing, and it's a very healthy community. They are young people who are looking for Sikhi, and there are people who are looking for to grow as a Sikh community. All this will start to become clearer when you see videos of that community, because they may not look like Punjabis, because the Punjabi men married the local population. So here we are with this beautiful opportunity. I discovered that they have been worshipping, they have been holding their Gurdwara in one of the community members' homes, and even that video and those pictures are going to come up very soon. And now it's about time they had their Gurdwara, because they have grown so much they cannot accommodate the Sangat in that space. And anyway, they deserve to have a Gurdwara, because their community is growing, unlike our community in West Malaysia where the small towns are shrinking. As a matter of fact, it was in 2 days ago newspaper where all our small towns are actually shrinking. Forget about community, but they are actually shrinking because everybody is moving towards the industrialized areas and that. But here is Tuaran, this little jewel in the middle of nothing, forest. And so there we are. So they are building a Gurdwara. Now this is my little appeal. They have received funding from the government. The other important thing to note is a lot of these families, they are actually Bhumiputra. Those of you who know what Bhumiputra means. They are Bhumiputra because their moms and their grandpas and their granddads were from the local community. So they are naturally Bhumiputras. So this is beautiful. And so they've got some funds from the government to put up a Gurdwara. And they've done that. They've put up the infrastructure already. You'll see the videos, the pictures. They've done all of that. But those funds were not enough for them to complete the Gurdwara. They are short of about 500,000 ringgit. Okay? And this is what this video is about. This is my appeal to all of you. My prayer to all of you. If there's one Sangat that is deserving of our funding. In West Malaysia, we have many Gurdwaras who are requesting for funds, but in West Malaysia, we also have the numbers of Sikhs to support that. We are able to support that. But in Tuaran, there's only about 100 of them. Many of them, at least 60 or 70% of them are young people, not old people, okay? Not elderly people. So there's a great future there. And there's this 60-70% people, they are actually young people. So there's a huge future for us to invest in Tuaran. And if they can have their Gurdwara, they need to move from using someone's home all these years for their Gurdwara. They deserve to have a Gurdwara. And as I said, in West Malaysia, there is so many numbers of us. We can support the local appeals that are going out for Gurdwara development, building. But in Tuaran, small little town, which almost no one has heard of in West Malaysia, there they need our funding. They don't have the numbers to put together enough monies to complete the project. So they need up to about 500,000. I believe in West Malaysia, एक तो विसाखी आई है यार, ਆਪਾਂ कुछ ना कुछ करिए। ਉੱਥੇ ਸਾਡੀ ਫੈਮਿਲੀਜ਼ ਨੇ, ਸਾਡੇ ਭੈਣ ਭਰਾ ਨੇ, और शायद वो वेखन ਨੂੰ ਸਾਡੇ ਵਰਗੇ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਦੇ। But that is the beauty of it, the universality of Guru Nanak ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਿੱਖੀ ਹੈ। ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਦਾ ਇਹ ਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਸੀ, ਮੈਂ ਸਾਰੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਤੱਕ ਸਿੱਖੀ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾਣੀ ਹੈ। ਤੇ it gives me great pleasure when I met the people from there, and when I speak to them, I have so much of joy. I see Guru Nanak Sikhi spreading into areas which even Guru Nanak never imagined. Never imagined in the middle of Sabah there will be a Sikh community there. And here's our opportunity to help us. So please, मैं जड़ी तोनू बेनती करनी है। उत्थे there is a gentleman by the name of Darshan Singh. He is the religious minister for the community there. I've asked him to send me 2 days ago. I asked him to send me some videos and some pictures of the community there, which he has done, because I want you to see where your funds are going to go. So please look at all that and do make a contribution. Please do make a contribution. 500,000 is nothing for our 100,000 population in West Malaysia. It's nothing for us. ਅਸੀਂ ਥੋੜਾ ਵੀ ਪੈਸਾ, ਜਿਹਨੂੰ 10 ਰਿੰਗਿਟ ਸਰਦਾ ਹੈ 10 ਰਿੰਗਿਟ ਦੇਵੇ, ਜਿਹਨੂੰ 20 ਸਰਦਾ ਹੈ 20 ਦੇਵੇ, ਜਿਹਨੂੰ 100,000 ਸਰਦਾ ਹੈ, ਪਲੀਜ਼ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਵੋ। This is the time, This is the time ਆਪਾਂ ਇਹ ਸਾਡੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਸਿੱਖੀ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਵਿਸਾਖੀ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਇਹ ਟਾਈਮ ਤੇ ਜਿੰਨਾ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਸਰਦਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪਲੀਜ਼ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਹੋਈਏ ਆਪਾਂ ਤੁਆਰਨ ਦੀ ਸੰਗਤ ਨੂੰ ਦਸੀਏ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਪਰਿਵਾਰ ਜਿੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਅਸੀਂ ਅਜੇ ਜਿੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਿਤੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਗਏ we are your family we are here to support and we will stand by you and we will help you to put up this Gurdwara which will become a monument. It will become a monument. When you look at the designs, I'll put up the designs for you as well. Or the jo bhi graphics ne, wo tode sare tode paad ne. The other thing I want to share with you is I have sold them the idea. Rab kare Satguru Paatshah ji ne mehr kiti gave me a little idea. You all know that Gunung Kinabalu, Mount Kinabalu. Mount Kinabalu is just 2 hours from Tuaran. And I am actually thinking for our Sikh community, our Sikh youths and youngsters to start creating expeditions to Gunung Kinabalu. As you know, is the highest mountain in Southeast Asia, 16,000 feet, and it is a very, very popular climb for people from all over the world. So Tuaran Gurdwara is in the foothills. Tuaran Gurdwara is in the foothills. So I promised the Sangat of Tuaran, I said, let us make Tuaran Gurdwara our jumping off point for the climb up to Mount Kinabalu, and we get as many of our Sikhs from West Malaysia, Semenanjung, Singapore, Indonesia, anywhere. We will organize expeditions, and it will be a jumping off point. Your Gurdwara, and they were so excited because they say, "Ethe fir Sikhaya karnenge." I said, "Yes, Sikhs will come here." I said, "Yes, West Malaysia, Sikhs, Singapore, everyone will come here. We will stay with you. We will pray with you. We will worship with you." And we will use this as a promotion point, as a jump-off point for our climb, get our youngsters to get their medals for climbing up Gunung Kinabalu, Mount Kinabalu. So we have a plan for our future. So please, not tomorrow. If you receive this video today, not tomorrow, today itself, whichever day you receive the video, before you go to bed that night, please make a commitment and please hit those keys. Get into your online account and make your investment for the Tuaran Sangat. It is our tribute. It is our tribute. It's our valuing what their forefathers did. ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀ ਸਿੱਖੀ ਸਪਿਰਿਟ ਭਰ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਉਹ ਓਰੀਜਨਲੀ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਪਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਿੱਖੀ ਨੂੰ ਕਾਇਮ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਹੈਗਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਿੱਖੀ ਨੂੰ ਸੰਭਾਲ ਕੇ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਹੈਗਾ ਸੋ नो कंपैरिसन मैं ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕਿਹੜਾ ਮਿਸਾਲ ਦੇ ਸਕਦਾ ਵੈਸਟ ਮਲੇਸ਼ੀਆ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਕੋਈ ਐਸਾ ਮਿਸਾਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਿੱਖੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਪਿਆਰ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਸਿੱਖੀ ਨੂੰ ਸੰਭਾਲ ਕੇ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਹੈਗਾ ਅੱਜ ਤੱਕ I salute their fathers and forefathers. When I go there the next time, I want them to show me the pictures of their great grandfathers who ऐसा बीज बीजा ऐसी इंस्पिरेशन देती है they are actually growing as a community. They are growing as a community. When you see the videos, you will see other races, people also joining them in the worship. Also joining them. The Christians, the Muslims, they're also joining them in their worships. So this is the greatness of Tuaran. Please do what we have to do. And let us lift their spirit. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਜਾਨ ਭਰ ਦਈਏ ਜੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਜਾਨ ਭਰ ਦਈਏ ਵਿਸਾਖੀ ਦਾ ਮੌਕਾ ਹੈ ਲੈਟਸ ਡੂ ਇਟ ਯਾਰ ਪਲੀਜ਼ ਇਸ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਨੂੰ ਵਾਇਰਲ ਕਰ ਦਿਓ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਤੱਕ ਇਹ ਪਹੁੰਚ ਸਕਦਾ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਕੋਈ ਮਲੇਸ਼ੀਅਨ ਸਿੰਗਾਪੁਰੀਅਨ ਬੰਦਾ ਮਾਈਗ੍ਰੇਟ ਜੇ ਹੋਇਆ ਹੈ ਉੱਥੇ ਤੱਕ ਵੀ ਪਹੁੰਚਾ ਦਿਓ ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਕੁਝ ਆਪਣੇ ਇੱਕ ਦੋ ਦਮੜੇ ਇੱਕ ਦੋ ਰੁਪਈਏ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਆਪਣੇ ਕੰਟਰੀਬਿਊਟ ਕਰ ਸਕਣ ਸੋ ਮੇਰੀ ਇਤਨੀ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਹੈ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਰੂਪ ਹੋ ਤੇ ਮੇਰੀ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਹੈ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਤੁਆਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਐਸੀ ਇੱਕ ਸ਼ਾਨਦਾਰ ਚੀਜ਼ ਬਣਾ ਦਈਏ ਸਾਰੇ ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਤਨਾ ਮਾਣ ਹੋਵੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਮਲੇਸ਼ੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਤਨਾ ਪ੍ਰਾਈਡ ਹੋਵੇ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਤਨੀ ਐਸੀ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਿੱਖੀ ਨੂੰ ਸੰਭਾਲ ਕੇ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਅਸੀਂ ਮੋਢਾ ਲਾ ਕੇ ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਖੜੇ ਹੋਏ ਸੀਗੇ ਤੇ ਇਸ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਡਾ ਵੀ ਹਿੱਸਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਇਤਨਾ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਪ੍ਰਵਾਨ ਕਰਨਾ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਵੈਰੀ ਮਚ ਵੀ ਵਿਲ ਪ੍ਰੋਵਾਈਡ ਯੂ ਦ ਵੀਡੀਓਜ਼ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ
And spiritual wisdom as the tools. Kita punya spiritual wisdom is the tool alang-alang yang kita mau keluarkan mas ni tadi. And then bau kala agan tak tahu with the fear of God as the below. Tiup itu below yang tiup itu api. Itu sebagai kita punya kehormatan kepada Tuhan. Ketakutan daripada kesilapan. Kita penghormatan kepada Tuhan itulah jadi below. Fan the flames of tapa, the body's inner heat. Okay, panas itu tadi ditiup-tiup supaya itu dia cair gitu, mas kan? Dia benar bau amrit tita in the crucible of love, kasih sayang di dalam diri kita. Melt the nectar of the name.
वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। साथ संगत जी, my name is Darshan Singh. I am from Tuaran, Sabah. I am the president of the Tuaran Sikh Sabah. We are building a Gurdwara in Tuaran for our Sangat on a piece of land which was willed by my mother and father to be for construction of Gurdwara. So we are fulfilling the will, and also that the Sangat here in Tuaran is 30 kilometers away from Kota Kinabalu, and we need our own Gurdwara in Tuaran. This will also cater from the Sangat from Kota Kinabalu when they come to Tuaran to participate with our program here. And we do have some fund from the government, but definitely it is not enough. So we are requesting kind-hearted members of the Sangat to assist us in whatever way you can, whatever amount you can donate to us. It will be a blessing for us, and it will go a long way. Thank you so much. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.